Congratulations, graduates. Let's ring that bell.
Hey guys,
Sophie and Sammy here.
we're ringing this bell because we're graduating.
Family, friends, and esteemed guests, welcome to the 2026 commencement at the University of Northern Iowa. Please rise as able for the graduating students. heads of the academic departments of the University of Northern Iowa. Representatives of the faculty of the University of Northern Iowa. President of the University of Northern Iowa, Dr. Mark A. Nook, and the Platform Party.
Students, faculty, staff, and esteemed guests, both here in person and online through our live stream, I bid you welcome to the 2026 commencement exercises of the University of Northern Iowa, which will now be in order. My name is Dr. Chris Larimer, and I am serving as your commencement marshal. We are excited to have music for today's ceremony performed by the UNI Symphonic Band, directed by Associate Professor of Music and Associate Director of Bands, Dr. Justin Mertz. They're performing live for us today from the top of the McLeod Center, and you may see them sporadically on the video board during the ceremony. At this time, please remain standing as able. Please remain standing as able for the singing of our national anthem by Mr. Jeffrey Brick, Assistant Professor of Instruction and Voice, accompanied by Dr. Justin Mertz and the Symphonic Band. The colors will be presented by the University of Northern Iowa ROTC Honor Guard.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please be seated. At this time, I have the honor of introducing the members of the Platform Party. All those introduced should please remain standing until the introductions have been completed, and I ask that applause be withheld until all have been introduced. Miss Nancy Dunkel, member of the Iowa Board of Regents. Dr. Mark Nook, President. Dr. Michael Hager, Senior Vice President for Finance and Operations. Dr. Heather Schrader, Vice President for Student Life. Dr. Deidre Booker Heisted, Interim Associate Provost for Academic Affairs. Miss Mary Black, Dean of the College of Humanities, Arts, and Sciences. Dr. Stephanie Huffman, Associate Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and Dean of the College of Graduate, Research, and Online Education. Dr. Kenneth Elgersma, Chair of the Faculty and Associate Professor of Biology. Dr. Nicole Zumbach-Harkin, Associate Professor of Instruction, Department of Communication and Media. Esquire Kevin Seville, Chair of the UNI Alumni Association Board of Managers. Miss Allie Webster, President, Northern Iowa Student Government, and candidate for Bachelor of Arts in Communications, Public Relations, and Strategic Public Relations. Mr. Patrick Hurd, student speaker and candidate for Bachelor of Science in Biology with Honors Research. Miss Molly Vosick, interpreter. Please welcome the President of the University of Northern Iowa, Dr. Mark Nook.
Thank you. Honored guests and members of the platform party, faculty and staff members with us today, family and friends of today's graduates, but mostly to today's graduates, welcome to the 2026 University of Northern Iowa Spring Commencement ceremonies. It is an honor and a privilege for Cheryl and I to be with you today. It's a big year for us, 150 years, celebrating our sesquicentennial. We've all practiced saying that word and learning to spell it, to celebrate 150 years as a university. 150 years ago, the first class of individuals, about 5 of them, received certificates. It wasn't a true commencement. They weren't getting degrees, but they got certificates so that they could go out and teach in the rural common schools in the state of Iowa. Since that time, a tradition of honoring our graduates at commencement has been happening every single year since that time. 150 years of celebrating the work of our students, the accomplishments of our students. Here at the University of Northern Iowa, we focus on helping all members of our community, but especially of our students, reach 3 important goals: their educational goals, their professional goals, and their personal life goals. Today, we pause as a university to celebrate them attaining this really important educational goal. The end of maybe their formal education, but certainly not the end of their learning and their education. It is right for us to take a moment and say congratulations. We know the hard work you've put in getting this education. The faculty have directed your learning in the classroom, ask you to do things outside of the classroom, from studying to research projects, to helping in our community, to involving you and engaging you in community work as well. All of that is part of learning. But we also know that there's much more to the education that you've received here at the University of Northern Iowa. It goes beyond what we've asked you to do in the classroom, to things that you have done in student organizations, things that you have done within your residence halls and within sororities and fraternities on our campus. Much of the education you've received was away from the classroom. And I know many of you cherish that as much as the opportunities you had in the classroom. So congratulations on all of that education. It will serve you very, very well throughout your entire lives. Also want to pause, though, to say thank you. Your work at this institution has changed this institution. The questions that you ask faculty changed the way that they taught. They have altered lesson plans. They've made decisions about how to continue to help not just you, but the next generation of students that came after you. Your interactions with other students have helped them learn as well as helping you learn. Those late night sessions in the library or in a study room or one of those facilities within your home college have helped you and others grow. So thank you for your commitment to your education, for taking this seriously, for getting not just a degree, but a real education that will serve you so well. Thank you for your commitment to your education, but more importantly, your commitment to this university. We greatly appreciate it. As part of that education, of course, it has been directed by our faculty, and I'd ask our faculty to stand so that we can recognize you and say thank you for the work that you have done. Faculty, please stand and allow us to thank you for what you've done for these students. Thank you for making a difference in these young people's lives. Today you will see that some of our candidates are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords. The honor cords indicate that these students have served, are serving, or will be serving our country in the military. This recognition is well deserved, and we are deeply grateful for their service and their bravery, which affords all of us our freedom. If you are a graduating student and are a current member of the military or a veteran, please rise as you are able to make yourself known and accept our thanks and gratitude. Thank you. We recognize that there are many veterans and members of the military in our audience today as well. If you are a veteran or a member of the military, would you please rise as you are able and make yourself known and allow us to thank you for your service. Thank you.
At this time, please welcome Dr. Kenneth Elgersma, Chair of the Faculty and Professor of Biology.
On behalf of the faculty, I would like to offer my congratulations to all of today's graduates. The degree you receive today is from an institution that values the quality of your education, is invested in your experiences as students and alumni, and is dedicated to providing quality faculty with diverse backgrounds to teach its students. We are proud of your accomplishments. At this time, please direct your attention to the screen as representatives of the faculty provide their congratulations.
Today is a celebration of you. Today is a celebration of the trials and tribulations that you went through and your steadfast commitment and resilience to see your goals to completion. At the same time, we celebrate a seemingly infinite number of roads that you can travel from this point forward. Please remember, today will not be the day that the full value of your degree becomes realized. Instead, you can count on the learning you have gained and the persistence of your character that you have exhibited while studying at UNI to manifest in a myriad of experiences and opportunities that await you in the coming years. A heartfelt congratulations to you and my absolute best for all of our collective futures.
It's finally here, graduation. It's time to make a difference. I would like to quote from the Teacher Education Affirmation. I take the first step into a profession which lays the living foundation upon which succeeding generations build their lives. I therefore dedicate myself to the advancement of learning, for I know that without it, our successors will lack both the vision and power to build well. I dedicate myself to the cultivation of character, for I know that humanity cannot flourish without courage, compassion, honesty, and trust. UNI graduates, never forget the aspirations you have right now that UNI has instilled in you. And always remember, you can call UNI home.
Your time here at the University of Northern Iowa has been a unique experience, one that has provided you with skills that go far beyond your majors. You have learned how to pivot, adapt, progress, and persevere through challenges. You learned how to use resources around you and how to create resources that didn't exist before. You learned how to see limitations as steps to higher possibilities. I hope as you leave here, you will look back and realize not only did you survive, but you thrived. And you have those skills to build a thriving future for yourself and for others.
A heartfelt congratulations to our newest graduates. Also, congratulations to the families and friends who have supported our new graduates along the way. Nobody gets here alone. Today closes the chapter on what has undoubtedly been an exciting, sometimes difficult, mostly happy, and life-changing time of your life. An ending is always full of mixed emotions, and I encourage you to feel every one of those emotions today, because tomorrow, a new adventure begins. Just like your first day on campus, you will get to write your story and decide the person you become. As you undertake this new adventure, remember to give of yourself where it's possible, and thank those who help you along the way. Finally, you will always have a family and a home at the University of Northern Iowa. Go out into the world, be great, and visit campus often. We cannot wait to see what you accomplish next.
Muchas felicidades a todos los graduandos y graduandas por sus logros en la Universidad del Norte de Iowa. Estamos orgullosos de ustedes y de lo que harán en el futuro. Enhorabuena.
Congratulations. Each of you had your own journey to get here today, but every one of you will forever be UNI Panthers. Take a moment to reflect on the memories you made and the accomplishments you achieved through your hard work. And take time to thank those who have supported you along your journey. You are prepared. You are ready. We are excited to see how the skills you developed at UNI will help you to tackle your next adventure. Welcome to the UNI Panther alumni family.
We now proceed to the recognition and awarding of honors. The university will recognize those candidates honored for their superior record and scholarship. Please welcome Dr. Deirdre Booker Heisted, Interim Associate Provost for Academic Affairs.
Esteemed guests, you may have noticed that some of our candidates today are wearing bronze medallions. This medallion indicates these students are graduating with summa cum laude honors, which means they have achieved an academic level which places them in the top 3% of their academic college graduating class. The university is very proud to recognize these candidates at this time. Would the summa cum laude graduates please rise as able so we may recognize and honor you. Thank you. Students graduating with magna cum laude honors have earned a grade point average, placing them in the top 4% through the top 8% of those students graduating from their academic college. And they are wearing purple honor cords. Will the magna cum laude candidates please rise as able so that we may recognize you? Thank you. Students graduating cum laude have earned a grade point average, placing them in the top 9% through top 15% of those students graduating from their academic college. And they are wearing gold honor cords. Will the cum laude candidates please rise as able so that we may recognize and honor you? Thank you.
We now proceed to the recognition of the Purple and Old Gold Award recipients. Ms. Mary Black, Dean of the College of Humanities, Arts, and Sciences, will recognize those candidates honored for their outstanding achievements and scholarship.
The Purple and Old Gold Award is the highest award given by the University of Northern Iowa. Named after the university colors, the traditional awards were first presented at commencement ceremonies in 1939 to recognize a student from each discipline who demonstrated outstanding academic success. Students wear a bronze medal to symbolize their achievements, are noted in the commencement program, and a permanent notation is made on their academic transcript. The university is very proud to recognize these candidates at this time. Would the Purple and Old Gold recipients please rise as able and make yourselves known so we may recognize you?
It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Allie Webster, President of the Northern Iowa Student Government.
Good morning. It's an honor to speak with all of you during one of the most celebratory days of your time here at the University of Northern Iowa. It's been a great privilege to serve as your president of the Northern Iowa Student Government this past year and to represent all of you for part of your journey at the university. Through your decision to attend UNI and your involvements on this campus, you've made valuable contributions, created lifelong memories, and gained the indispensable knowledge that will carry you through your next steps, wherever it is that they may take you. This university is incredibly privileged to have been a part of your journey and is so excited to see where it is that you'll go next. Take what you've learned here and make UNI so proud to call you an alum. Enjoy today and congratulations on your achievements. Congrats, class of 2026, go Cats.
At these exercises, it has become our pleasant custom to ask a member of the graduating class to deliver an address to their fellow students. Please welcome Dean Mary Black to introduce this year's speaker.
Today, I have the distinct honor of introducing our student commencement speaker, Patrick Hurd. Patrick is an exceptional scholar and emerging physician scientist whose combination of academic excellence, sustained research productivity, and commitment to mentoring make him an ideal fit for this honor. He has distinguished himself both in the classroom, where his grades have been exceptional, and at the bench, where he has already distinguished himself as first author on a manuscript published in Frontiers of Microbiology last fall. He was the first recipient of the UNI Floyd Fellowship, preferentially awarded to students who intend to pursue graduate studies or medical school, an award generously supported by UNI alumni Dr. Gary and Myrna Floyd. Patrick has presented at regional scientific meetings of the American Society for Microbiology, served repeatedly as a teaching assistant in cell structure and function and genetics in the biology department, and as a tutor in the Learning Center. He's led a student journal club, mentored peers in the laboratory, and is currently completing a biology honors thesis. These accomplishments reflect rigorous scholarship and a genuine desire to lift others as he advances. Patrick plans to pursue an MD PhD with the goal of translating molecular research into better treatments for children with cancer. And his record here shows that he already embodies the curiosity, discipline, and compassion that will define that work. Please join me in welcoming to the podium, Patrick Hurd.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking Dean Black for that introduction, as well as all of the faculty that thought I would be a good candidate to deliver today's speech. I shouldn't have looked at my dad, I'm gonna cry. Okay. It's a difficult task to distill a 4-year experience into a 5-minute speech. It's even more difficult trying to speak in a way that is meaningful to my fellow graduates and their supporters. Earlier this semester, I found myself on the UNI website homepage, looking at a picture of the sun setting over the dome, and in the foreground, a 3-word phrase, "Take on tomorrow." In pondering this phrase, I arrived at what I believe is the essence of what makes UNI truly special. If there is only one trait that will serve us best in taking on tomorrow, then that trait is curiosity. Curiosity is innate within all of us. Anyone who has experience with toddlers will tell you they like to explore the world by touching and tasting everything. While it is frustrating for their caretakers, they are attempting to satisfy their curiosity by gathering data using all of their senses. This innate desire to learn more about our world is the foundation for why we all came to UNI. There is a beautifully diverse range of interest among this group of graduates. Those of us who will wear lab coats sit beside those who will and currently wear hard hats. Despite this difference, what is consistent among all of us is that our thirst for knowledge brought us to UNI. This curiosity is not simply fulfilled at UNI, but instead it is expanded through access to experts across a wide array of fields. Curiosity lies at the heart of UNI, and it's through the dedication of our incredible faculty and staff that this innate curiosity is nourished in its students so that they may be ready to take on tomorrow. While today is a celebration of our shared accomplishment, I encourage all of you not to view today as an endpoint, but instead as the starting line. Take a moment today to think about how you plan to take on tomorrow. What are your goals? What do you value? What problems would you like to solve? As you think about these questions, I want you to remind yourselves that as graduates of UNI, you are uniquely prepared to face tomorrow's challenges. As you look to the future, I also implore you to take a moment and thank those who have helped you along the way. I also ask that you bear with me while I take some time to offer some thanks of my own. To our professors, on behalf of the class of 2026, I want to thank you for your continued commitment to expanding our curiosities. I'd like to extend personal gratitude to Dr. Jeremy Jackson, my research advisor. You graciously welcomed me into your laboratory as an enthusiastic yet equally incompetent freshman and personally saw to my development as a scientist. My mom liked that one. To our supporters, on behalf of all of us graduating, thank you for believing in us, pushing us, and celebrating us. To my parents, Mike and Jessica, I could thank you for an endless list of things, but the greatest is that you always held me accountable. To my in-laws, Brian and Darcy, two UNI alumni, I thank you for opening my eyes to this wonderful university and for welcoming me into your family. Finally, to my fiancée, Carolyn, I thank you for walking through life with me every day and supporting me with your unconditional love. So, to the class of 2026, I encourage all of you to go forward from this day, embracing curiosity in every moment. You will find that it will make you more patient, more kind, more tact at problem solving, and maybe the most important result is that you may find that learning more about our world and its people can be truly awe-inspiring. Today, we celebrate all we've come to know in our time at UNI. But to effectively take on tomorrow, we will need to extend our curiosities past the walls of our buildings and outward from Cedar Falls. For it is with an attitude of curiosity developed here, in a small, quiet town in northern Iowa, that a Panther will go out into the world and accomplish great things. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick, for sharing your reflections with all of us today and reminding us to remain curious and to remain full of gratitude for those who helped us get us here. Thank you. We are honored to have a member of the Iowa Board of Regents here to celebrate with us. Speaking today on behalf of the Iowa Board of Regents is Regent Nancy Dunkel. Nancy Dunkel is a former Iowa State legislator and longtime banking executive who built a distinguished career in financial services before retiring. She served on the Iowa House of Representatives from 2013 to 2016 and was appointed to the Iowa Board of Regents in 2017. Throughout her career, she has been recognized for her leadership and service, including receiving the Iowa Bankers Association James A. Leach Leadership Award and being inducted into the Iowa Women's Hall of Fame. Today, she remains actively involved in numerous community and nonprofit organizations, continuing her commitment to serving Iowans across the state. Please join me in welcoming Regent Nancy Dunkel.
Good morning. On behalf of the Iowa Board of Regents, I congratulate you on the academic success you have achieved. We are proud of your accomplishments. Today, you will receive a degree from one of the finest universities, which has provided you with a strong foundation for your future plans. We wish you continued success and congratulations, class of 2026.
Dr. Stephanie Huffman, Associate Vice President of Strategic Initiatives and Dean of the College of Graduate Research and Online Education, will now present the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Humanities, Arts, and Sciences.
As your graduate crosses the stage, please quickly conclude your applause so that the audience can hear the name of the next candidate. Those candidates will please rise as able.
Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the Division of Graduate Studies and the university, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees. I'm pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Thank you, Dean Hoffman. By virtue of the authority granted by the state of Iowa to the State Board of Regents, and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you as appropriate and qualified the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Music, or Master of Science, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of the University of Northern Iowa. Congratulations.
The graduates will now be individually recognized. Dr. Nicole Zumbach-Harkin, Associate Provost of Instruction of Communication and Media, will read the names of the graduates. Graduates will be greeted by deans, department heads, and faculty members as they leave the stage.
Braden Jerry Elton. Molly Grace McKernan. Alexandria Renee Post. Nicole Ann Waters. Trevor Sams Hart. Lauren Jean Henderson. Khalid Okaleyado Bado. Emily May Wilding. Kathleen Angelina Hunter. Wemimo Adefonso Aluko. Caleb Keith Susi. Elise McDowell. Artishri Gautman. Hannah Alicia Nash. Bailey Bushman. Justine Marie Golan. Emily Janelle Gomez. Eileen Ann Gavin. Madeline Gail Potter. Agul Cariva. Anna Molano. Garrett Ahrensdorf. Alan Michael Beving. Jonathan Joseph Grorud. Austin David Eflint. Anna Gabrielle Gotland. Emmanuel Anani. Lauren Emily Kumsher. Allison Beth Keeler. Sydney Ann Burke. Adam Joseph Hout. Ashley Frances Seiper. Elena Marie Johnson. Claire Evelyn Tao. Madison Usher. Paige Lynn Peterson. Mallory Ann Jacobson. Jenna Elizabeth Zeal. Bridget Taylor McKinney. Lauren Marie Beagle. Madison Olivia Hall. Kendall Renee Fesher. Shelby Ann Berquist. Emma Elaine Johnson. Sadie Catherine Jameson. Catherine Elizabeth Zarnick. Emma Marie Caroline Michael. Lauren Frances Rotherham. Elizabeth Damaris Pfizer. Sarah Mae Braden. Dharma K. Tripp. Alexandra Noel Moon. Cecilia Esperanza Zavala. Marley Grace Wrightfish. Cameron Marie Thompson. Mehmet Bedirhan Aydin.
Please join me in recognizing our new graduates receiving their master's degrees today. As we continue our ceremony, we respectfully ask that you refrain from using air horns, cowbells, and any other celebratory instruments during the ceremony. Again, as your graduate crosses the stage, please quickly conclude your applause so that the audience can hear the name of the next candidate. The Associate Provost of Academic Affairs, Dr. Deidre Booker Heisted, will now present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from their respective units. The audience will find the disciplines of study for each college listed in your commencement program.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for their respective bachelor's degree. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Thank you, Associate Provost Heisted. By virtue of the authority granted by the state of Iowa to the State Board of Regents, and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you as appropriate and qualified the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, or Bachelor of Science, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of the University of Northern Iowa. You may move your tassel to the left side of your cap. Congratulations!
Please be seated. We will now individually recognize the graduates. Dr. Nicole Zumbach-Harkin will read the names of the graduates. Graduates will be greeted by deans, department heads, and faculty members as they leave the stage.
Luke Donald Abels. Madison Ann Hageman. John Patrick Hamill. Brett James Gatewood. Marco Antonio Herrera, Jr. Ruth Ellen Grace Brooks. Laura Kate Comstock. Juan Eduardo Morales. Lillian A. Kallenberger. Bryson James Grove. Jetta Lynn Kelch. Angelina Marie Dusocido. McKinley Russell Boyd. Lindsay Claire Davison. Madeline Jane Kristoff. Abigail Fern Johnson. Sadie Ryan Blomberg. Kylie Renee Giesler. Sydney Ann Aird. Sophia Marie Balistrei. Shaylee Jean Hoffmeister. Piper Elizabeth Clark. Megan Anna Kubik. J. Francina Valencia Cruz. April Christine Emick. Jenna Maxine Hogel. Erin Marie Kennedy. Matthew Lyndon Kerber. Emma Sue Borman. Avery Ryan Paulson. Sarah Colette Heemer. Paige Nicole Brown. Sam Fabian. Jackson C. Wickman. Matthew James Henrich. Raphael Avila Jr. Drew Richard Den Otter. Matthew Carson Bartlett. Marguerite Elizabeth Faulkner. Callie Jo Henderson. Anna Eloise Haskovic. Isabella Noel Graber. Jaden Geraldine Dorman. Megan Joy Chogdas. Amelia Leah Griffin. Cole Michael Fox. Chauncey Clayton Michael Bates. Cooper Joshua Stephen Hansen. Sean Kiefer. Nicholas James Duncan. Eden Rain Binder. Isabel Marie Davis. Jalen Lee Vanderweel. Marissa Jolie Katko. Grace Elizabeth Pratt. Natalie Eliza Anderson. Haye Masad Alarwani. Amelia Elizabeth Brown. Alexandra Jeanette Hook. Trayton Carson Garcia. Salimato Diallo. Gabriela Jezebel Gutierrez. Emisha Jones. Will Alexandra Gassaway. Donovan James Clemens. Kayla Marie Welter. Jana Ann Grettinger. Jaden Ray Barthol. Catherine Mary Lynch. Morgan Ann Todd. Sydney Brooke Golden. Ella Jacoby Diulo. Brooke Judy Albrightson. Isabella Jane Jorgensen. Carson McCall Hoover. Kayla Teresa Clemon. Haley Ann Harms. Connor James Cunningham. Anna Catherine Richmond. Jalen Nicole Aitchison. Grant Hospodarski. Casey James Doffenbaugh. John Carl Warndall. Peyton Grace Burns. Hannah Erickson. Nora Jane Congdon. Ashlyn Marie Hyde. Cadence Keys. Olivia Sue Francis. Kayla Marie Hurley. Marie Anna Fox. Drew Curtis Fox. Nora Callista Yoder. Grace Elizabeth Embritson. Evelyn Gerber. Leah Booth. Cadence Nicole Davenport. Taylor Michelle Kiewit. Jordan Louise Serwinski. Reagan M. Cook. Caitlin Pottet. Quincy Danelle Chapman. Devish Jitendra Desai. Peyton David William Cousins. Ryder Lee Bates. Erica Yao Ling Jordan. Jeremiah Brighton Stifler. Sarah Ray Bodke. Spencer Charles Hill. Jaden Allen King. Maxwell John Kaiser. Carly J. Clemsrud. Rosalie Clara Busta. Paige Guthrie. Carter Shane Brown. Erin Lorraine Hamlet. Michael William Andrews. Gannon Reed Hale. Aiden Wayne Anderson. Vincent Vega Valadez. McCaffrey Brandt. Connor Robert Delaney. Rylan Jacob Dunn. Caleb J. Carlson. Jake Dinger. Garrett William Conway. Devin David Bruner. The apple of my eye, my daughter, Estelle Kea Johnson. I love you. I'm okay. Caden Dion Ingram. Garrett James Funk. Matthew Zemke. Elliot Alfred Naughton. Jason Joel Mejii Gutierrez. Lian Xiao Yu. Lily Ann May. Mohammed Basim El Bakri. Jillian K. Less. Laura Grace Turnbull. Madison Feldman. Julia May Castillo. Taylor Elena Buckman. Ella Marie Hanner. Victoria Louise Woods Lombard. Lily Grace Walter. Caleb Burks. Jaden Lane Smith. Efrata Gulilat Tesfaye. Morgan Olivia Tsar. Alexandra Gail Stabmeyer. Taylor May Reeves. Shelby Lynn Pierce. Hannah Jo McDermott. Lauren Elizabeth Schubert. Abby Rezak. Madeline Rose Rochi. Avery Shanette Bolaire. Georgia Ann Loskill. Julia Lee Strickland. Allie Jo Webster. Mallory Claire Wheeler. Jordan Alexander Mills. Jasmine Marie Mosier. Alexa Lene Turnage. Kayla Elise Neff. Parker Schamaling. Samantha Sue Stewart. Tristan Andrew Dumkrigger. Danielle Ann Sunseri. Mia Marie E. Schutte. Lillian Jane Munich. Macy Lynn Swanson. Sarah Marie Ellerding. Lee Beecham. Madison Marie Lucas. Jessie Dean Hokinson. Olivia Marie Bastilla Nasucion. Emily Alexis Newby. Ethan Michael Schweitzer. Layla Carol Ali Mufta. Madeline Ann O'Deffer. Kennedy Leonard. Jet Victor Nels. Zachariah Keith Moore. Goher Rubani Wuhadi. Ikra Nasir Rahim. Evelyn Ide Torres. Caitlin K. Maldonado. Gracie May McCusker. Jasmine Ruth Sellers. Zachary Paul Miller. Peter Starr. Landon Robert Stokes. Fatima Torres. Anaí Ramos Beltran. Maxwell Reed Williams. Karawa Dang Mamour. Madeline Martha Moan. Skylar J. Redford. Peyton Mackenzie Reese. Brianna Grace Wickham. Kirsten Emily Jameson. Abigail Ann Mandick. Star Victoria Clausen. Jaden Doherty. Darby Lake. Tegan Grace Owens. Camden Craig Holland. Jeremy R. Slight. Emma Grace Pentini. Berkeley Taylor Wessels. Annalise Lenore Zinaman. Kiera Marie Lick. Grace Catherine Reedy. Elena Grace Reek. Sophia Therese Thompson. Dorothy Elaine Rorda. Gail Laceman. Faith Gabrielle Lead. Abigail Grace Wendland. Grace Lynn O'Keefe. Mandolin Claire White. Emily Rose Paul. Bradley Allen Bodkin. Jason Lares. Kaya Ruth Rowe. Addie Elizabeth Scanlon. Alyssa Anna McDowell. Liberty Lightfoot. Ryan Parody. Maximilian Raymond Stelzer. Ty Michael Porter. Haley Jo Pitts. Caitlin Jean McCracken. Abigail Sky Fochelle. Aaliyah Ray Johnson. Eliana Marie Wolfcool. Isabella Claire Steffensmeyer. Carolyn Michaela Kress. Patrick Joseph Hurd. Aiden Ronald Udell. Nora Elizabeth Wilson. Patricia Carmen Sitzman. Muhammad Khan Niasi. Noah Michael Teskey. Luke David Oxner. Garrett Andrew Caesar. Jackson Lee Minton. Morgan Ann Meyer. Austin Siebert. Alina Reese Pushitukunniwa. Macy Ray Wilhelm. Alana Vroom. Aubrey Josephine Blanco. Jenna Marie Vanderhart. Emma Grace Larson. Claire Elise Widmer. Carly Joy Anderson. Maylee Rain Walker. Briar Dean Stover. Cade William Eisen. Ryan Catherine Schneckloff. Isaac Brian Mortz. Cole William Snyder. Hillary Grace Birkin. Ian Patrick O'Neill. Kyle Joseph Zimmerman. Carter Daniel Like. Kieran Willis. Hayden Jeffrey Caldwell. Philip James Recker. Xavier Yareas Washington. Nathan Andrew Smithy. Buck Lee Walkendorf. Lily Jean Barr. Caden Elizabeth McCabe. Kennedy Regine Reese. Elena Louise Meehan. Grace Adelaide Miller. McKenna Mary Mallow. Elena Joy Singleton. Catherine Paige Waltz. Megan Ray Schwartz. Andrew James Breitspecker. Hannah Lynn O'Connell. Hannah Christine Pratt. Hannah Tibbs. Brandy Burge. Briley R. Larson. Ryder John Wickett. Eric Chen. Paige Winkleman. Paige Christine Rummel. Hannah Grace Patella. Holly Marie Flattery. Trenton Curtis Washburn. Easton Ann Steffen. Hannah Caroline Ramajo Witter. Keely Ann Navra. Ashley Marie O'Rourke. Ainsley Miller. Ava Jolie Smithson. Mackenzie Ann Orr. Meredith Ann Street. Courtney Elizabeth Schmidt. Ellen Abigail Osterhaus. Neveya Ali Rose Mangrich. Ashlyn Marie Frush. Jessica Lopez Clemente. Leah Elise Rudd. Owen Michael Tu. Huang Nayun. Grant Andrew Roth. Aaron James Warrior. Spencer Douglas Mokel. Nathan Paul Schleter. Ryan Scott Walter. Greta Jane Musgrave. Kyra Helene Lubens. Jordan Marie Holloway. Anna Lou Vanderweide. Celia Wubelim Langamo. William Cole Ubin. Elena Mercedes Young. Catherine Marie McLeod. Autumn Renea Ray. Claudia Paulina Ramirez. Charles Ryan White. Samuel Robert Oberbrockling. Austin James Wildeboer. Isaac John Nutvig, Sarah Michelle Benardi, Akira Dominique Lopez, Alexander Michael Otterpole, Ishimi Gentil, Dominic Michael Orhava, William Santiago Palma, Hunter John Edward Niemeyer, Logan Anthony Milder, Isabel Kelsey Johnson, Kathleen S. Johnson, Zoe Christine Valenta, Avery Elizabeth Shepard, Marco Guerrero, Aiden Rodney O'Neill, Jackson Anderson Gross, Dylan Stanton Kesey, Dylan Matthew Farver, Sloan Miller Clark, Jet Eugene Solinger, Zevin Britt Linbo, Caden Stutzman, Joseph Arthur Wallace, Sam Timothy Vanderwilt, Anton Tabatsky, Aaron Jacob Lindholm, Mason Pelly, Con William Doot, Adam Batterson, Austin Jeffrey Portinga, Blake Frederick Schoenfelter, Micaiah Ellis, Enrique Barrios Garcia Jr., Lane J. Kramer, Joshua Robert Jackson Dixon, Logan DeVere Manderfield,
Please offer one more round of applause for all of our graduates who received their degrees today. It is now my privilege to introduce Esquire Kevin Seville, incoming chair of the UNI Alumni Association Board of Managers.
Greetings, distinguished guests, faculty, students, families, and friends. On behalf of the nearly 130,000 UNI alumni, I extend congratulations to you members of the 2026 class. You have earned a degree from the University of Northern Iowa, and you should be proud of this momentous accomplishment. Your time here as a student has been brief compared to what commences today. Your lifelong experience as an alum of this great institution. I encourage you to stay engaged with UNI. As a UNI graduate, your active participation in the life of the university will help you to continue to develop personally, enhance the value of your degree, and will advance UNI to new heights. At this time, I ask all UNI alumni in the audience to please stand and applaud the newest members of the UNI alumni family. Again, congratulations to all of you, the newest UNI graduates.
Will all of our graduates please rise one more time? Please join me in saying congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. In the spirit of Patrick's remarks, I'd encourage you to show gratitude to those people who got you here today. Write them a handwritten note. Emails are great, but take the time to write a handwritten note. It sends a message that's so much more valuable than typing something out quick. Find a index card, a thank you note, an envelope. The stamp goes in the upper right-hand corner, the return address, the upper left-hand. You can get stamps down at Hy-Vee if you need to. That handwritten note means something. There are a lot of people that have had a part in your success today. Take some time to show some gratitude and say thank you. We're very proud of all of you, and we look forward to the success that you will have and sharing that with you as you move forward into your professional and your personal lives. At this point, I'm going to ask some people to stand, and I need them to stay standing as I recognize some people. So as I call out you, would you please rise? If you are a spouse or a life partner of one of today's graduates, would you please rise as you are able? Now remain standing, remain standing. If you are a child of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? If you are the parents of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? If you are the grandparents or great-grandparents of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? Stay standing. All right, get ready. If you are a sibling of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? If you are an aunt, uncle, or cousin of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? If you are a UNI faculty or staff member, would you please rise? If you are a current or former teacher or coach or mentor of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? All right, hang on. If you're a friend of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? If you in some way, shape, or form know one of our graduates today, would you please rise? Graduates, look around you. The people standing now are the people that helped you get to this place. They've showed you love. They've helped with finances on some occasions. They've washed laundry. They've prepared meals. They've done whatever was within their possibilities to help you reach this important goal, and they will stay behind you forever. Please join me in thanking and showing our gratitude to these individuals. Thank you. In honor of today's graduates, please rise. Everybody else remain standing. Please join in singing the University of Northern Iowa Alma Mater, presented on the video board by the UNI Varsity Glee Club. The lyrics can be found in the last page of the program, as well as the order of events that guests received.
Please be seated for our final announcements and recessional. Please direct your attention to the top of the McLeod Center or the video board. At this time, we would like to thank conductor Dr. Justin Mertz and the UNI Symphonic Band for their wonderful live music today. Thank you, Justin. We ask that all graduates and audience members remain in place until after the President's Party has exited the McLeod Center. At that time, all graduates will be escorted up the stairs to the concourse. Audience members should remain at their seats until all graduates have traversed the stairs. Please rise as able for the recessional of the President's Party. The Spring Commencement exercises of 2026 for the University of Northern Iowa are now adjourned.